If you're an anime lover, there's one genre that you should never miss out on, and that is romance. After all, who doesn't adore the characters that go all lovey-dovey? There are countless amazing romantic shows out there, but some of them truly stand out. To make sure you get to watch the best of the best, we made a list of the top 15 romantic anime that you should never miss out on. So let's take a look.
クレモーナってどんな街かな？素敵な街だといいね。
うん。古い街だって。
Number 15, Whisper of a Heart. In the year 1995, Toshio Suzuki produced a unique anime movie based on the Japanese manga Mimiyo Sumasaba. The story of this anime revolves around Shizuki Tsukishima, a 14-year-old girl trying to manage her family, school, and dreams. Shizuki's dreams did not differ from other teenage girls. She wishes to become a brilliant writer and yearns for a day her life would take a thrilling turn. That day finally arrives when Shizuki meets Seiji, a boy who annoys her and makes her fall in love with him at the same time. The beautiful teenage romance takes a turn when Seiji leaves for Italy to master his skills in violin making for 2 months. Taking inspiration from Seiji, Shizuki challenges herself to write a book in 2 months while he's gone. When Seiji finally comes back, the two lovebirds meet again and talk about how they want to help each other in making their dreams come true. When anime was all about fighting and bloodshed, A Whisper of a Heart came in like a breath of fresh air. It has positive energy and unique content that makes it worth watching. Number 14, Toradora. If you love anime packed with high school drama, romance, and comedy, Toradora is the one show you should never miss out on. The story revolves around a guy named Ryuji Takasu, who has a big-time crush on his classmate, Minori Kushida. But with Minori's beast of a best friend, Taiga Isaka, it's hard to get a chance with Minori. Ryuji and Taiga deeply hate each other and get into several fights, but when Taiga develops feelings for Ryuji's best friend, the two decide to help each other. The two spend a lot of time together, planning their moves, and over this period they fall in love with each other. The story may seem cliche, but you'll still fall in love with it. With the progress of the series, Ryuji and Taiga try to set up some romantic situations to help each other get to know their friends, but many of the situations backfire. Their classmates observe that they are spending a lot of time with each other, leading to rumors that they might be a couple. Number 13, Lovely Complex. This high school romantic comedy is based on the fact that opposites attract. The story revolves around a very short guy, Atsushi Otani, and a very tall girl, Riza Koizumi. The two are considered the best comedy duo by their classmates as they constantly bicker and argue about whose life is harder. Though the two have very opposite complexes, they discover that their interests are the same, and that's how it all begins. A beautifully complex love story of a short guy and a tall girl. During summer school, a very tall and handsome student named Ryuji Suzuki from another class shows up, and Risa instantly falls for him because he is tall. But there is a girl that Atsushi likes as well, so Atsushi and Risa decide to put aside their differences and support each other get their love interests. Their efforts fail dramatically as Suzuki and the girl from whom Otani had a crush on, Chiharu Tanaka, end up becoming a couple.
近くなりましたね。
完全に酔ってるな。
酔ってなんかいないです。
酔ってるやつはみんなそう言うんだよ。
Number 12 is Clannad After Story. This anime that aired in the year 2008 is one of the best in the romance genre. The story revolves around Tomiya Okazaki and Nagisa Furukawa, the high school lovebirds who have graduated and now have to face the realities of the world. Regardless of all the new problems, they never fail to love each other. Instead, their love only grows deeper. Together they face all the hardships and push each other to do better. This cute romantic anime will have you wiping your tears at the end of each episode, so better keep a tissue box close to you. Number 11, My Love Story. My Love Story is a Japanese romantic comedy manga series written by Kazune Kawahara and illustrated by Arco. The story revolves around Takio Goda, a muscular high school student that has a tough time finding love because of his appearance. Every girl he takes a liking to either shies away from him or falls in love with his best friend. One day, Takio saves a fragile girl from getting molested, and things change. They fall in love with each other and their beautiful love story begins. Number 10 is Say I Love You. In 2008, Kane Hazuki wrote a romantic manga named Say I Love You. This is a story of how Mei Tachibana found love. After getting betrayed by her best friend, Mei becomes very cautious around people. She spends her days alone and barely talks to anyone. But that all changed when Yamato, a popular boy in her school, starts taking an interest in her. Yamato comes in with full force and breaks all the walls Mei had built around herself over the years. The two become good friends, and slowly, their relationship blossoms into a romantic relationship.
What's the matter? Have you never seen a maid?
Number 9. Emma, a Victorian romance. If you are a fan of historical anime, this anime series is the one you should watch. Set in the 19th century, Emma, a Victorian romance, is a love story of a beautiful young maid Emma and the son of a wealthy merchant, William Jones. The two experience love at first sight when they see each other in the governess's house. Though their love is real, they face a great deal of opposition, for Emma is just a poor maid who can never fit in with the rich.
俺が好きなのはてめえだって言ってんだろ。そこまで言うなら認めろよ。お前俺のこと好きなんだろ。
Number 8. World's Greatest First Love. In 2011, a Japanese manga was adapted into an anime television series and attained appreciation from romance lovers everywhere. This romantic comedy revolves around Ritsu Onodera, a literary editor who quits a job at his father's publishing company to prove that he can achieve success without any help. Onodera's new job comes with new challenges, and the biggest challenge of them all is his boss, Masumune Takano, a guy whom Onodera had a crush on in high school. Takano confesses that he also liked Onodera in high school and promises to make him fall in love with him again.
大丈夫ですか？すみません、今片付けます。
てめえスターの頭にパンツなんて乗せやがってただで済むと思ってんのか。
Number 7. Boys Over Flowers. Boys Over Flowers has been adapted into several live-action adaptations, and it is based on one of the top-selling shoujo manga ever in Japan. It's a story of a poor girl named Makino Tsukushi who takes a stand for her best friend while the 4 rich boys bully her. The boys then decide to make Makino's life a living hell, but in the middle of this all, Makino falls in love with one of those bad boys, and the romance begins.
あの人との約束の当日は
昼過ぎから雪になった。
At number 6, we have 5 centimeters per second, the most incredible romantic anime you will ever come across. It is the story of Takaki Tuno and Akari Shinohara, the childhood sweethearts who love each other madly but never get a chance to be together. The movie revolves around the two living their individual lives while dreaming about the time they spend together. The two never meet, and the story ends with a lot of tears as they spontaneously realize the crippling effects of having a long-distance relationship. Number 5. We Were There. We Were There is a Japanese romance manga series written and illustrated by Yuki Obata. It adapted into a 26-episode anime produced by Artland and directed by Akitaro Daichi. The story revolves around Hanami Takahashi, a teenage girl who joins a high school hoping to make lots of new friends. There she discovers a boy named Motoharu Yana, whom everyone loved. Nanami instantly develops a dislike for this popular boy, but soon she warms up to him. The two start liking each other, but their love life is full of challenges. All these challenges and battles to stay together make it a show worth watching.
違うの！風早くんに会いに来たの！風早くんに言いたいことがあって来たの。
Number 4. Kimi ni Tsudoke, From Me to You. If you love high school romance anime, this show will get you hooked. The story revolves around a shy girl who fails to make friends because of her uncanny resemblance to the Sadako character in the Ring series. She has always been feared and misunderstood because of her appearance. Rumors around school report that she can see ghosts and curse people. However, despite her ominous appearance, she is actually a sweet and unassuming girl who only longs to be helpful. When a popular guy named Kazuhaya enters Hokkaido's life, her life completely changes. Kazuhaya helps Hokkaido get over her complex and introduces her to new people. The two spend a lot of time together and slowly fall in love with each other. Number 3. Nana. If you are in search of a romantic anime that is not based on high school lovers, you should check out Nana. Nana Komatsu, a hopeless romantic girl who moved to Tokyo, hoping to win her boyfriend back. On the train to Tokyo, she meets Nana Osaki, a punk rock singer with dreams of making a big name in Tokyo. In the turn of events, the two polar opposite Nanas end up sharing an apartment and develop a close bond. Despite having contrasting personalities and ideals, the Nanas respect each other and become close friends. While Blast begins to gain popularity at live gigs, the two Nanas face many other issues together, especially in the areas of friendship and romance. The story of Nana revolves heavily around the romance and relationships of the two characters as one seeks fame and recognition while the other seek love and happiness.
Nagisa! Nagisa! 俺はここにいるぞ!
智也くん。
The runner-up for today's list is Clannad. Clannad is one of the best romantic drama anime out there. The one that proves that a pleasant love story doesn't need any steamy romance or kissing scene. The story revolves around Tomoya Okazaki, a boy who hates his life and everyday routine and wishes for something that will make his life exciting. One day, while Tomoya is walking to school, a girl muttering to herself catches his attention. The two converse shortly, but this small conversation is just the beginning of their beautiful love story. As Nagisa is repeating her last year due to illness most of the previous year, and she does not know what to do, Tomoya recommends she find something new to do at school, and she instantly comes up with restarting the drama club. By the time the sakura trees are done blooming, Nagisa has already started hand-making posters advertising the drama club's reorganization, with the old group mascot called the Big Dango Family.
こちらのお姉様です。
Number 1. Special A. This anime is a beautiful mixture of romance and comedy. The show will keep you entertained with lots of humor and bits of romance here and there. The story revolves around Hikari Hanazono and Kai Takashima, who have shared a love-hate relationship since their childhood. Hikari has always been second to Kai. When they were 6 years old, their pro-wrestling loving fathers introduced them to each other. Assuming that she was the finest in wrestling, young Hikari challenged Kai to a wrestling match, only to be systematically defeated by him. Ever since that fateful incident, Hikari swore to beat Kai in sporting events, school grades, or any competition. To do this, she has enrolled in the same school as Kai since elementary. The two leave no chance to put the other one down, but can't live without each other either. When they find themselves in a unique class of the most brilliant and elite students, they take it upon themselves to make each other's lives a living hell. But slowly, their love blossoms, and they end up in each other's arms. The romance genre of anime is a genre that constantly leaves its mark in terms of impact on the culture. Well, that's all for today's video, my guys. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more anime top 10s, and I wish you all a great day of watching anime.